Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well, getting ready for this, getting through the Thanksgiving period and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to do the full moon reading in Gemini for the sign of Sagittarius. So Sag, we think of Gemini. Well, you and Gemini get along very well. I mean, the energy, that fire and air, y'all just like feed off each other. So what we're looking at is like a lot of ideas, a lot of information, data, all this stuff is coming, but at the same time having a fun-loving time. So it's like meeting new people, new ideas, new things, and keeping an open mind. And you're pretty good with that. Now, and one thing about Gemini, they don't stay in one place too long. So with that fire, you just kind of blowing all over the place now. Now, one thing I want you to be mindful of, though, is with all this good stuff, there could be a price if we're not being mindful. Okay, we're getting all these ideas, looking at different perspectives, just not to go like overboard with all the stuff and the gregarious partying and all that other stuff that goes on at this time. So this is about fun, this full moon, and it's going to be a fascinating full moon. Very fascinating, and everyone should be in a good mood. Black Friday, day after. Ready to do whatever you're going to do. Ready for the weekend. So Sag, with this air of Gemini, you have the two of air here in reverse. So, well, we know the twos have to do with relationship, but since this is air, this air element, you're probably of two minds, two thoughts. You're going back and forth. You're thinking about this. You're thinking about this. Yes, no, back, forth. No, yes, back, forth. And you're just creating a lot of confusion in your head, So that's something to be mindful of. And then because of that, you may just feel like a little weak. And there may be some disagreements, or communication is going a little off, or maybe a little hot-headedness. People fly off the handle when, their perspectives are different, But nevertheless, with that, got some air here, Now we got some fire. Woohoo, fire. That's what you are, Leo, pure fire. And this is the Eight of Wands. And as you can see, fire is about life, about action, your primal energy. And looks like you're using this primal energy right here to focus on spirit or some type of way to get grounded. You see, like, they're just prayer. They got their hands up in prayer, sending the message up. And maybe this is symbolic of the prayers that are being asked, or this could be symbolic of the shelter that Spirit has provided you. But send your prayers up. This Eight of Wands, right now you're dealing with a lot of distraction, but there's a lot of activities, ideas, and a lot of good intentions. So to me, with this fire and this air being a two minds and all this fire, you just all over the place. You just all over the place. The trees tell us what's happening in nature. Good seeds are sown, bringing the hope of success in the accomplishment of growth. Faith. You got to have a little faith here during this full moon time. And you're exercising it right here. You're sending those prayers up. All 8 of them. Or multiples of 8, You're sent. So this is really about having faith. And this is a gregarious time. And If anything, maybe some of those things and these ideas that are coming at you, just write a note. Don't get into debates with people. Just try to enjoy the holiday spirit and get your thoughts in order. I pulled this chakra card, and this is mysticism. Oops. Now, this is the brow chakra, like how you see things. How are you looking at things? Well, with faith, you got to definitely look at things a little differently if you're going to walk by faith and not by sight. Because you see, look like they got a cloak over the head here. So, they're looking at things a little differently. And this is about trusting the unknown. Trust your intuitive powers to guide you. So, if anything, with all this activity of the mind, people celebrating holidays, getting into the festive spirit, you may have to take a few moments here and there just to sit back and be by yourself and just let your mind rest and trust and believe that spirit is going to guide you towards your goals. Trust, believe. Send up your intentions. Yes, you are of two minds, but if you're talking to spirit, this is going to help, clear up some of the things that you're thinking about. Have faith. Walk by sight and not by fear. Or walk by faith and not by sight. Because here, even though this is of the eyes, the things that you see, some of it could be an illusion. So you have to believe and have faith that you are being guided. You have to have a little faith in the unknown. So Sag, this is your full moon and Gemini reading. Oh! Ooh. For you, just overall, just don't let stuff go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. Reserve all judgment. It'll make you wiser. Making you wiser in addition to, it's going some of your perspective is going to change. With the faith, sending up your prayers, and all the stuff that's going on in your mind. Reserve judgment. Reserve judgment. Because this is all in the mind. Reserve judgment. Take in the data, but reserve your judgment. All right, Sag. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. This is Sister Omi. Peace.